Hello crypto fam and welcome back to the channel. As we saw, XRP did it a couple, maybe 2 months ago. I was on one of Connor Kenny's videos and I had brought up Ripple will pass $1, and I am so glad it finally did. Yes, there have been some catalysts that have caused it. It is up on, what would we say, like the week here. Let's go from Friday. From Friday to today, that's about 2 days. It is up right now 29% from a low point, and I started at 88 cents. It topped out at $1.28, which was 46% up from the 86-cent mark. The current resistance here, let's pull up the chart. The current resistance is sitting at that 126 for sure. What we also see is a strong liquidity sell zone at around $1.20. Right, so that's kind of a critical point to think about. I also would even say the $1.25 range. And here's the thing: if we pull back all the way, it's the chart it's in. Ripple has had a run up this big before, so there are previous positions of its top. So I guess we're not going to be able to see it on this chart. That's kind of annoying, but that's okay. That's okay. Where we are today, that's going to be its basic sell zone. Right? That's what we see kind of happening. Support, though, for the bad boy is looking at around $1. I see about 93 cents, right? We could even say, I'm going to say that this would be its support zone right now, right? And what we do see is RSI is kind of at a bullish number, 55. 55 is high, so it's not necessarily a bullish number, but it is not too high. It still has the opportunity. Here's the thing too. A lot of times people only trade on RSI. Problem with that is if RSI is already high, like it was this entire time, Ripple still kept breaking highs. The market doesn't necessarily care exactly what the indicator says. The indicator is supposed to give you confirmation. It isn't necessarily going to be exact. So just always think about that when you are using indicators. Now, what was the catalyst that caused this? You guys, here. Let's pull up the article. But as y'all know, Mr. Donald T basically stated that he wants to make all profits on assets like Ripple, Cardano, Algorand, and Hedra tax-free to American investors. This is the catalyst that is basically shooting up these cryptos tremendously, and I don't blame it. It is the best thing that Mr. Trump could do or say to support crypto. It also shows that the government is moving forward in crypto regulation, which is also why it's super duper important you do your crypto taxes. If you trade DeFi, I got my link below for BC management. You need to make sure you're up to date. It's only going to get more difficult. But what we do know is what Ripple did is not going to slow down. And it's not just even Ripple. Right, you guys? Cardano, from just last week, because this news has been a while. 13 days, Cardano's up 126%. Again, like, do not miss out on the freaking bull run. Like, if you miss out on these opportunities because you're just freaking sleeping under a rock, you're crazy. This is the time to learn this stuff and get your feet wet. Dabble in the market. You got to try. You got to dollar cost average into Bitcoin. If you're not into anything, at least dollar cost average into Bitcoin. It is hovering still at 90K. You guys, and Ripple, I think, is just getting started at this $1.32, right? Right now we're sitting at $1.13. I genuinely believe that we have the capability to get back up to $2 to $2.50, maybe even $5, all depending on how regulation and how government continues to treat these cryptos going forward. We're about to have a crypto mayhem, and we're going to see what Mr. Trump does with this team. So make sure you are in the crypto race. And if you are afraid to like even just buy cryptos, another thing you could do is you could technically trade on exchanges. Like I'm using BTCC. I'll leave the link below. It's literally one of my favorite exchanges. But look, for Ripple, one more thing, you guys. If you look for Ripple, there are two different trading pairs, and exchanges do that because it depends on the market. And like this exchange does futures, copy, spot, all different markets, right? So In here, if you want to do the leverage, you're going to want this one that's got the 500x leverage. And what that basically means is if you put $100 and you 500x it, the position would be worth $50,000. Yes, warned that if your position moves the opposite in your direction, it doesn't need much movement to liquidate you on that $100 or whatever margin you're taking the risk on. But still, it gives you the capability where if it does go your route, it doesn't need more than a percent movement, and you have 50x it, I believe, or 5x it, all in one play. So 100% easy way to be able to play with the market and take little risk and try, right? At least being able to try. It lets you be able to take big positions without big amounts of money. But BTCC, link below. They've got Ripple on here. Just make sure you use the right one, depending on how you're going to trade. All right, I hope this video helped you guys. Keep watching Ripple. What do we think is going to happen next? My vote, we're passing $2. Comment below. Let me know what you think. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.